people stick together, Jews stick together, but the only race don't stick together is our black race.
Right. Black man in today's world, do you think the other nations, the white man respects him?
Yes.
You think white men respect black men in the condition we're in?
No.
Why not?
Because they think they're better than we are.
They think they're better, right?
Yes.
Because the 1 Corinthians 11, right? 1 Corinthians 11, you know what I want the head, right? We're going to read what God says because it's going straight into what you're saying. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Listen up, this is about the black man. Read on.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The Bible says the head of every black and Latin man is Christ. Not Muhammad, not Gandhi, it's Christ. Read on.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. Read on.
And the head of Christ is God.
The head of Christ is God. Now, sis, you as a sister, do you believe the black man is the head of the house? Tell the truth.
No.
No, right?
We are.
You
The
said
women
you are?
are.
Oh, wow. Why do you think...
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, wow. Why do you think the women are the head and not the black man?
Because us women is the backbone of the man. We tell them what to do and not to do.
Wow. You say the women tell the black man what to do.
Yes.
She guides him.
Yes.
In terms of what?
Of taking care of his home.
Wow.
His kids. Not to leave him, not to leave me and my children, because you helped made them what it is. Black men will have kids with one woman, leave that woman for another woman, have kids and kids and kids and kids.
That is true. That's 100%. The sister says the black man will continue to have kids. He'll never stay home to take care of his home. All he do is he's a whoremonger. He stays, he sleeps around, he sleeps around, he sleeps around, have kids, and don't stay home. So guess what? The black woman naturally rules the household. And he calls himself a gangster. A woman is ruling over him. Give me that in Jeremiah 31. I will make a new thing. You got that?
Yes,
read.
Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 22.
This is new. Never before have the black man lost power. When Christ was walking the earth, the man was head of the house. Right. When King David ruled the kingdom, the black man was man of the house. Right. When Malcolm X was alive, the black man was the head of the house.
Right.
So what's going on today? Black man, Latino man today? Let's see what God says. Because what the sister said is true. She became the head of the house while the black man became a kid. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 22.
Read on.
How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
You hear what God says? A woman shall lead the man. This is new on the earth. This is new because we just read out the Bible. Go back to 1 Corinthians 11. Read that. The head of what?
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Read.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of the black man is supposed to be Christ. In Latin man, read on.
And the head of a woman is the man.
The head of the woman should be the man. But guess what? In today's time, the black man doesn't take charge of his household. He became a child. She is the backbone of everything. Hebrews 13. Let's see what's going on according to the Bible. Read.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4.
Read. Listen up.
Marriage is honorable in all.
You hear what God says? God says he honors marriage. Read on.
And the bed undefiled.
Read.
But whoremongers
Whoremongers, that's a man that likes to sleep around with many different women, get her pregnant and leave. Whoremongers. That's why you got places where you got shows, Jerry Springer, Maury, paternity test, maternity. Oh, he's not the dad. Look at this, look at that. Read.
And adulterers, God will judge.
Now you sleeping outside your marriage. This is what the sister's saying. The black man, why come the black man don't want to take care of his own? You got to ask yourself, where is the father figure in the household today? Where is he? Where's the strong black man? He say he's a gangster. He say I stand on business. But when you say, bro, is your house in order? No. What do? I play PlayStation, smoke weed, and sag my pants, and eat chicken and drink Henny. This is what he says. So what do the sister do now? She's the one working. She's the one getting a better job. She's the one going to college, graduating. She's the one calling herself Miss Independent. And you become a simp. You become subservient. Give me that strict scripture in Luke. These men of this generation are like children. Right? Now, sis, according to how you're growing up, 735. What do you think happened to the black man that made him lose the energy and the motivation to take care of his household?
Straying off.
Straying off from who?
His wife
From
and
his
his
wife.
kids. You know what? I married my husband in 2001. I found out he was cheating. You know what I did? I went and bought me a lock, put the lock on, changed the lock. He came home and called me, talking about the key don't work. I said, that's the purpose for me changing the lock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm strong in my spot. I can do bad all by myself.
So he lived under your roof.
That's right.
See that? This is what I'm talking about. Because according to God, let's go to Exodus 23 first. You gotta get them preachers hot and ready. Because the sister said she ruled her house. She had a good income. He came and moved in under her. But let's see what God says the black man was supposed to do. Read. He ain't supposed to just be smoking weed, listen to hip hop. What else do they do nowadays besides eat chicken and drink Henny? Black man was supposed to take care of his house. When you look at old pictures, old videos, the man always stayed home and take care of what was his. A lot of time you'll have a housewife and he went to work and bring home what? The money. What they call it, the bacon or the turkey, whatever people got a term for it now. Read on.
Exodus chapter 21 and verse 10.
Read.
If he take him another wife.
If a man brings in a wife, he wants to marry her according to the Bible, lawfully, get marriage papers and all that. Read on.
Her food, her raiment.
Food, raiment, meaning what? Your clothing. So it's talking about food, raiment. Read on.
And her duty of marriage.
His duty of marriage. What is the duty of a marriage of a man?
Paying all the bills.
All right.
Make sure the kids is in school and doing what they're supposed to do.
All right.
Teach them. If it's a girl, the woman tells the girl how to be a woman. If the man talks to his son to raise him up to be a good man, and if you get somebody, before you get somebody pregnant, you see if you compatible first.
Right.
Before you lay down with a woman.
Right.
And before you do that, you get married first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mean no sex before marriage, right?
That's right.
Okay. You right, because that's what God said too. Anything else?
Also, I want to go back to my husband.
Right.
He had a good job. He went to school teaching. He used to work at UMD&J. Making $30 an hour. He lost that job. He never told me how he lost that job. You know what I'm saying? After that, everything went down. He started cheating, and I found out about it, and I said, I was taking care of my own bills, because I had quit and got 2 jobs, working for 5 guys Monday through Friday, and then I worked at Integrity House with the women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't need him no more.
Exodus.
You know what I'm saying? So I locked the doors, I threw all his stuff out in the hallway, and left him alone. I got to go.
You see that? So we're talking about the duty of marriage. The sister said she was taking care of the man because he lost his will to take care of her. Read on, Exodus 21.
Exodus chapter 21 and verse 10.
Read on.
If he take him another wife,
Read on.
her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
God says the man was always supposed to supply for his household. But in today's community, the black man don't do that. The Latino man. This is what we're talking about. What happened to us as men in our generation that no other races respect us? What's going on in our household? What was that you had for me in Sirach?
26-22.
Read out.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 22.
Hurry up.
A woman, if she maintain her husband.
God says a woman, if she's the one taking care of her husband, not boyfriend, not baby daddy, her own husband. Read on.
Is full of anger.
She's always angry. This is why a lot of times you can see sisters talking about, yo, you in my house. I make the rules. You cook for me. You don't see what Will Smith is going through and Jada Pinkett? What? He a simp. A lot of you brothers have become simp for the sisters, right? Because she's more masculine than you. She's taking care of you. She became the provider and the protector in the household. So she's angry. Read on.
Impudence.
Impudent, full of wrath. Read on.
And much reproach.
Much reproach. She's always in your face. She's always talking down on you. Nigga, you no good. Nigga, I pay the bills in this house. Nigga, I got my own. I'm Miss Independent. I got a college degree, you don't. You forget whose house this is? You can pack your stuff and go. This is what she do. And it's true. It's very true. How many men you know live under a woman and he has no say-so? He's going to her, asking her, can I borrow $20? And she like, where you going? I'm going out with the guys. You can't go. He calls his boys up. I can't go because she acting up. I got to make dinner, oh homie. Am I lying or not, bro? You know brothers like that, right? You trying to go out with them. He talking about, she said no. She's saying no. Expound on that. You know what it is.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word.